everyone. Here to make her decadent, delicious pecan praline cheesecake with shortbread cookie crust. What? This award-winning food writer, cookbook author, and our very good friend, and also a friend to Nancy McDermott, Sheri Castle. Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
How crazy is that you and your good friend Nancy are on our
What
same
are the
show?
odds that two cookbook authors from the same small North Carolina town would be here on the same day? It is.
As you can see, our entire family is very excited about this praline.
We're already digging in.
Cheesecake, and they are digging in. You're going to be even more excited when you find out that you can make this in an Instapot.
What? Who knew?
So your new cookbook, Instantly Southern, really celebrates all the foods that can be made in a pressure cooker, an Instapot, all of these things that people would not necessarily think about making a cheesecake or anything else for that matter.
Exactly. So I took some classic Southern recipes and converted them for the pots, and then I came up with things that I had not seen elsewhere, such as, who would have guessed that the perfect way to a cheesecake that does not crack, that has that creamy texture we all want, is in a pressure cooker.
No, I would have never thought that in my life.
Exactly.
So
let's make one.
Let's make it. So we have our cream cheese filling already.
Exactly. Pretty much a standard cheesecake filling. Cream cheese, sour cream, a little flour, some eggs, and some sugar. And the first bump of flavor is going to be vanilla extract. And some bourbon.
Oh, okay. Because that's very Southern too.
That's very Southern too.
Gives it a little kick.
And so you whisk that together. Oh my goodness. Very simple, smooth, creamy, and easy.
This might be the best cheesecake.
It's so good it hurts.
Like it hurts in my heart.
This is the best cheesecake I think I've ever had in my life.
It really is.
It is sort of remarkable, yes. So the next trick to flavor is you take your crust.
So
have a
this is
spring
the shortbread crust.
A shortbread crust. So a lot of us use graham crackers in our cheesecakes. If you have another crisp cookie, like a pecan sandy or a shortbread cookie or vanilla wafers or anything crushed,
crispy,
you can crush them, use them in equal measure for graham cracker. I chose the pecan sandies because it echoes the pecans in the praline filling.
I mean, truthfully, all it is crispy cookies and butter.
That's exactly right. If you can make one, you can make them all.
Okay, so you pour that
we're going to put that in there.
All right.
And then we are going to sprinkle some of the chopped pralines. You can put them over the crust. You can put them over the filling. The important thing is you get them in the pan.
Get them in the pan. Okay.
And then we're going to put it in our multi-cooker, all right?
So we put it in our little basket,
we do.
right?
All right.
The whole thing goes in like that.
So here's what happens. You have to have water in your multi-cooker. That is what builds up the steam and the pressure that cooks it. And you cover it with aluminum foil. And that's because you want to protect your filling from that creamy, your creamy filling from the steam in there. And so it doesn't have to go on neatly, it just has to go on. Then you lower the whole thing into the pot with your little trivet. You pop on your lid, and then you follow the procedure for whatever your multi-cooker is to turn it onto high pressure for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, that's it.
And in that 30 minutes, you go live your life. You do what you do. And you come back, and a recipe for a multi-cooker is going to tell you how long to leave it in the pot at the end of the pressure cooking cycle.
Usually 8 to 10 minutes,
8 to 10 minutes. It says 10 minutes, and then you release the steam, and you lift out the cheesecake, which is done at that point, and it's going to look like this.
And you let it cool to room temperature.
You let it cool to room temperature on your counter, and sometimes it looks a little like the surface of the moon. Now that's delicious, but it's a little bumpy. So to camouflage that and for that last burst of excellent flavor, we have here a little mixture of sour cream and dark brown sugar.
Dark brown sugar, not confectioner sugar.
Exactly. I like that because dark brown sugar is granulated sugar that has had a little bit of molasses put back in it. So that deep, dark, molassesy flavor echoes the browned cooked sugar flavor that you've got. Now,
will it have the crunch of the sugar still, or does it dissolve?
It dissolves, but you have the flavor still there. Now, as soon as you smooth that out decoratively, just like any cheesecake, you pop this baby out of the ring.
It's beautiful.
And then you take one more round of these pecan, sugar-coated pecan pralines. You put them in the center.
It really makes it.
Right. And you can put them as decorative or as tumbled as you want. You know, whatever makes you happy.
Just the same.
It's going to taste just the same.
But unfortunately, you make it and then you can't eat it immediately, you say.
Well, you know, patience is rewarded. Any cheesecake whether you make it in a pressure cooker, which makes that creamy feeling, or any other way, is going to have the best outcome if you can let it refrigerate overnight.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't know how anyone's going to not eat it.
It's just me.
But it is worth it. I like to say it likes to sleep on it and think about what it's done.
That is
okay, we'll let it sleep on it. It's really like loading up those pecans.
There you go.
But it also will keep in the fridge for up to 3 days. So you can knock out these if you have people coming over for the holidays or so forth.
I don't think it's going to keep in any of our fridges.
But that's a great idea.
Keeping and lasting are different, aren't they?
You know, and these pralines are the ones, these are the pralines that you can get at the grocery store because there's praline candy from New Orleans that's different, right?
Right, but if you are lucky enough to get praline candy, you can chop those up and use that. But these candied pecans are available in almost all grocery stores. And they are pantry stable. They keep really well, so you can keep these ingredients on hand and then fire up the pot when it's time to do it.
Okay, so crazy good as you're enjoying that.
Your life will never be the same.
And more from Sheri. Be sure to grab a copy of Instantly Southern.
Oh, there we go.
Available wherever
She goes in the
books are
corner.
sold.